over the years, I've heard that some of it, as you said, it's a cast member comes with the story or the sketch rather, and then or sometimes it might come from the writer's room.
Yeah, yeah.
Californians, is that a writer's room? Was that somebody on the cast?
Which one?
Californians.
That was me and this writer James Anderson.
Oh, was
Sick.
you? Awesome.
Yeah. But it was kind of a bit that we were all doing anyway. Like sometimes, because it's in New York, and me and Bill and Andy, and I remember Keenan also, we will all just have come back from California. You know, we were in LA, and for some reason, we'd start kind of, going like doing the, I went up Barham, like we started talking about roads and streets. And then this other really weird thing happened where I was talking to Dana Carvey. I was not on the cast with Dana Carvey, but, and it is like I'm name dropping, which I am.
Rightfully
love
so.
it.
Rightfully
But
so.
I was in San Francisco and he was telling me about his son. And he was telling me that it's like hard to get mad at his son when he gets in trouble because he's like so charming. And he did an impression of his son. So he said his son got pulled over. And so that Dana was, I don't know, mad or whatever, was like, what happened? And then his son was like, Dad, no, but Dad, no. And he described that, hearing his son like that, as it was like, oh, I can't be mad at that guy. But that impression was kind of like, that also was part of the mix of it all. And the way that we wrote it was, I remember it was like midnight. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with this idea to this guy, James? Like, directions. What could it be? And then he said, oh, why don't we just make it a soap opera? And then that was the sketch.
The voices too, like the Valley Girl accents were just like so over the top and awesome. I do know, like, I'm clearly from California. Like, when you first moved over to the West Coast, was it, you hear the accent, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't realize that there's an accent. I'm just like, this is how I fucking sound,
In Orange County specifically.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all dude and like, dude. It's what we do.
Yeah, and you do sort of, there's something in the vowels. You do really hit everything really hard. All the consonants. There's a real, I feel like Southern California, they really like embrace every part of the word. Every part of the word. You just really live in every word.
And if it's worth saying, it's worth taking time to say it, man.
Yeah.